In a few minutes, all of my aunties and uncles would be driving up with all of my cousins. My Aunt Pam and Uncle Fall would be the first ones to show up. My grandma said it was because they had the most children and they always needed a break, whatever that meant. I was just happy to see my cousins. Open the door for Aunt Pam, Jess, said my grandma. Yes, ma'am, I said as I was running out of the door to go meet my cousins Charlotte, Michelle, Savannah, and Betsy. Now give your auntie a hug, gal, said my Aunt Pam with her huge southern arms stretched out. I can remember every time I hugged her, she smelled like spearmint gum and smoke. Girls, y'all get out of that car and bring that stuff into the grandma's. Jessica, what's she cooking up in there? Asked my Uncle Fa. He was a heavy-set man who Grandma said came from Texas and needed to go back and get trained on how to be a human being all over again, on account of how he had no southern manners. She started frying the fish. I think she's making potato salad, I answered as I was opening the car door for my cousins to get out. I told Mama I was going to do that potato salad. She puts too much mayonnaise in hers. Whew, let me hurry up and get up in there. Hurry up on, girls, said my Aunt Pam as she and Uncle Fa walked in the house. Whew, by the time they go in, said my cousin Charlotte. She was my favorite cousin. We looked alike the most out of all the cousins. Move, Savannah, said Michelle as she shoved her. Michelle was the mean one out of the bunch. She always had something smart to say. Grandma always would give her a smack because she was always in grown folks' business, always meddling. Savannah was the crybaby of the bunch. She was also the tattletale of the family. Hey, cousin, is Junior coming? And Grady here yet? Asked Betsy. She was the oldest of the girl. She was a little fast, as Grandma said. She was the one who acted like she was Grandma's favorite, but everyone knew I was. No, Grandma said everyone was on their way, I answered. Good. I want to go out to the store and get some candy, said Betsy. Oh, cousin, I missed you so much, said Charlotte as she hugged me. I missed you more. Girls, bring those bags in the house, yelled Aunt Pam from the porch. We started our way to the porch. Charlotte and I skipped all the way in while Michelle tripped Savannah, and Betsy was walking in as if she was some type of Mardi Gras queen. Once we got in the house, Betsy almost knocked everyone over to give Grandma a hug. Hey, my babies, said Grandma. Hey, all of my babies, she said as she gave them all a hug and gave me a wink. Now, Mama, what time Cynthia and Nick coming? Asked Aunt Pam. Well, they should be on their way. I know Nick got off of work about an hour ago, but he had to go pick up Cynthia from the hospital when her shift ended, said Grandma as she continued to fry the fish. Now, my Uncle Nick was the favorite. He was the funniest man on the face of the earth, so I thought. He was Grandma's youngest child, right under my mama. His wife, Cynthia, was bougie. At least that's what Aunt Pam called her. I guess because she was a nurse and Aunt Pam was a stay-at-home mom. But I liked Aunt Cynthia. She always smelled like sweet almonds. They had the boy cousins, Junior and Grady. They were the oldest cousins. I liked both of them. They always told the best stories. Miss Agnes, now when you going to get you a new husband so you can add man stuff in this house? Asked my Uncle Fall. He asked the same question and my grandma always had the same answer. I have a husband and his name is Jesus. Now mind the business that pays you, Fall, she said while hitting him with a newspaper over his head and laughing. Now why do you always ask that question to my mama, Fall? Asked Aunt Pam while she sat on his lap. I just want to see Miss Agnes smile, said Uncle Fall. She smiles enough, said my Uncle Nick as he walked in. Hey, Uncle Nick, I screamed as I jumped into his arms. Hey, my sweet girl, looking like your mama more and more every day, said Uncle Nick as he lifted me up. Hey, Mama, how was your day? Hey, son, my day was eventful, but I'm sure my night will bring more excitement. Where's Cynthia? Asked my grandma. She's coming. She bought some potato salad. So her and the boys are getting it out of the car, answered Uncle Nick. So she bought the potato salad? Asked Aunt Pam. Yes. She just got off of work and she didn't have time to cook, so she ordered it from the Winn-Dixie down the street, answered my Uncle Nick as he kissed my aunt on her head. I like Winn-Dixie, said Uncle Fall. Hey, people, said Aunt Cynthia as she walked in. Hey, Cynthia, said my grandma. Where are my boys? Oh, there they go. Come give me a hug. My cousins walked in immediately and went to my grandma. It was the most exciting Friday we had in a long time. The whole family was here. The grown-ups were cooking and talking about the events of the week, and all of the kids were on their way outside to play and talk. Oh, this was going to be a night to remember.